Alrighty, what's up everyone, Dark Warhawk here, and welcome back to more Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Looks like we're back for part 2 of Boom the Ghost. Finally, story 2 is out. Let's get our daily logins. Our login stamp, actually, for what it is. 30 lucky tickets. Brings us to 9. Man, what a number to have. I'm like, ooh.
I shall proceed in that direction.
Seriously, this is like, you see an image inside the T. What do we got for boosted? Ah, looks like we got a new person. We got Alex Boom and Shock. You know what that means? It means pull time once again. Both pulling for Nikkes and also in the pool. Alex, Shock, and Boom. It's gonna be a little off, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Alright, let's see. Are you gonna be lucky this time? Ooh, gold gold first pool. Jesus, God, I can't talk to you tonight. Boom! Let's see. Ooh, can't see. Did we get out like immediately? Alright, so the 12.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
Let's go find something delicious.
And I mean,
long-running stories should have happy endings.
sup, Grave?
Same goes for your story.
Wasn't expecting you, but okay.
Soldier OW
I'll take,
at your service.
I'll take it. I'll take a pilgrim.
Please. Soldier.
Was not expecting Grave, but okay. Pilgrim, I was, you know, I was kind of legit if you would have said Pilgrim. If I would have got Rapunzel, I would have been like, okay, well, that worked out for Jimmy too. Alright, let's try it again. Here we go. Purple, alright. Give a little kiss and nothing, not this time. Alright, so it's 1. Brandy Good Girl with the rate of 3. Wow, right at the start. Welcome in. I'm Dark Warhawk. Playing a bit of Goddess Victory and the Rev. Oh my goodness, a double. We got a double raid with 2 and 2. What's up, you guys? Coming in with a bit of the double raid. Loving it, loving it. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm playing a bit of Goddess of Victory Nikke. What's up? What's up? How goes it, Rev? How goes it, Brady? How you guys do? How's the games? What you guys playing?
Wait, I gotta say it right.
Yeah, it's up there. Let's have to see what they're playing. Is this a Phasmo? Ooh. Kind of fitting, because we're also hunting Ghost. We also, if random goes after you, you know. We try to pull for this character. Let's go. I'm trying to get this new character that just came out. Alright, let's bring in that luck. Come on, we got this. Come on. Blue purple again. Let's see. Give a little kiss and boom! Nothing. Oh, we got one. We got somebody, but it wasn't Alex. So keep on pulling. We got how many pulls before we lose all our gems? Ready? All right, gotta get that luck. Purple again. All right, ready and we got a fake out. Ooh, right in the middle. All right, what do we got?
Soldier OW at your.
Okay, Soldier OW and 102. Delta.
This shot will make you.
Ether.
Is Valorja?
Mika.
Soldier EG at your service.
And Another pill? Are you serious? And Moderni.
You, Commander, and I will.
Not getting the limited edition thing, but getting 2 pilgrims. The trade-off is good. But I'm still wanting Eleg. I mean, I'll take Modernia.
Nicely done.
And I'll take Grave. I'm not complaining about that 'cause I'm like, woo, more pilgrims. I mean, it's not the one pilgrim I'm missing, but it's somebody. Oh my goodness. And that's also +1 for Modernia. I think that's +1 also for Grave. Yep. So these two are now +1. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh my goodness. Another purple. We can get into the Pika. Little kiss and boom! Nothing. Wow. She's really trying to avoid me. Come on, Eleg. You were the first one that I've gotten when I first started playing. Come. Give me the summer halt. Come on. Alright. Purple again. Ready? And little kiss and boom! Nothing. Dang. Come on, Eleg. Getting this, and another purple. Ready, and boom! Dang, she's really avoiding me. I feel heartbroken, Eleg. Could you do this? Could you do this to me? Come on. Alright, come on, we need that luck. Everybody need that luck energy. Ready, and boom! Nothing. Ay, ay. Alright, we need that luck energy for our leg. We got gold. And boom! One right down the middle.
Nice. Soldier Odette, Soldier Odette.
Ah, Macillus, is it? There she is. Eleg!
Time anywhere, even out at sea. Nice to meet you.
Alright, that's not all. We're gonna try our best to max limit break, Eleg. Let's do this. Another one and boom!
Please.
Oh, jeez, I missed who it was.
I will never fall, never falter, for I must keep the promise I made to everyone.
What is this? Pilgrim Palooza over here? I had less of a chance getting, I have more of a chance getting Eleg than getting a Pilgrim, and somehow I've gotten more Pilgrims than I have Eleg. Kinda surprising. No, we'll just keep. We're just gonna go to Boom the Ghost for now. Obviously, we're gonna wait a little bit. Obviously, today ain't my day. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Alright, so let's get.
Let's
L.A.
start
in there.
hunting some ghosts.
As it's a rare occasion, I shall take the lead.
Dorothy.
Let's go, Commander.
Rappy.
Where's the
Senti
next site?
and Delta.
One moment. Allow me to finish one personal assignment.
See, I would do these, but they're all burst 1. If I put a second burst 1 in there, Rappy's gonna get negated. So she wouldn't be a burst 1, she'd be a burst 3. And I already have L.A. and Dorothy, so this has pretty good odds. Let's continue the story. Let's boom the ghost!
Welcome aboard the luxury cruise ship Utopia. It has been some time since I've encountered dear passengers like yourselves.
Alfred.
Please wait a moment.
Batman.
Oh my. The ship's facilities are currently operating at less than 10% capacity.
Yeah, so anybody to catch up on the story since last time we think, there's been reports of a ship called the Utopia that had its lights on, and we're reporting, trying to figure out what was going on. Like how's the lights been on for 100 years? Because we're in a post-apocalyptic world. All these girls are actually like war machines. So we're trying to investigate why are the lights on. There was a mysterious figure in one of the windows, so we're like, okay, let's go investigate. Because that was our mission for this time. We went with that light trying to find out what was the source of energy that would last that long. We come to the thing, we find out this place is running with ghosts. Paranormal! Woo! Hijinks ensue with, a little bit of fun mixed in there. Risque fun, but go on there, everything happened. We ended up after L.A., which is the one we just got, made a device to suck up the ghost. Her BFG, nice little reference to. If you didn't see the other cover, it's actually a reference to Doom, and of course the BFG's reference to the Doomslayer's big weapon. So we have that. And she found out, I can suck them up because they're made of electricity. And she found out they're not ghosts, they're holograms. So now, we met Alfred. And that's basically a gist of what happened, so.
I intended on offering you a drink, but it appears I will be unable to do so. I apologize.
Are you a hologram?
That is correct, dear passengers. I am Alfred, the central AI controlling the luxury cruise ship Utopia. For greater convenience and visibility, I physically manifest myself as a hologram. If I may be permitted to boast, all the equipment on board the Utopia is managed by augmented reality holograms. We prioritize the comfort of our passengers above all else. Therefore, everything on this ship is equipped with its own AI system. This extends to even simple functions such as opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off, and covering passengers with a blanket or cooking meals.
What?
There you go.
How are holograms even capable of that? They're intangible objects.
A terrific question, dear passengers.
And there's the answer.
Allow me to explain by showing you an example of how I can open and close the door. The door itself is electronically controlled, while a well-timed holographic projection simultaneously acts out the motion of opening or closing the door. The synchronization is applied to everything else as well. This gives the appearance of the hologram serving the passengers and fulfilling any needs they have.
Wow.
It's a unique feature of the Utopia which makes passengers feel truly attended to, and we're quite proud of it.
What about transporting objects? Can the holograms do that?
Technically speaking, no. Utopia is outfitted with countless rails and small launch ports, creating an efficient transport network throughout the ship. In rare cases where objects need to be sent to passengers, the items are physically launched, while the holograms perform a throwing motion to match the timing.
Wow.
Are holograms free to move around the ship?
Unfortunately, that is not possible, dear passengers.
And that's how they can
Each
only
hologram is assigned a designated service area and cannot leave it.
That explains why they all seemed like moribund spirits.
Since you're the main AI, can you control the other holograms?
Of course. I am a hologram made for that purpose.
I see. So the central AI calls the shots for all the other AI systems.
So everything was just.
Could you possibly do something about the holograms crowding around the lower deck?
Those are the holograms in charge of maintaining and servicing all facilities aboard the ship. They are meant to assist passengers, so if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to them.
They were throwing steel crates at us.
Surprising.
They made a complete mess of all the merchandise I'd arranged too.
Pardon? Oh, I see.
Wow, and I was like, oh,
It
sorry, let me
seems
fix
there
that.
might be a minor glitch in their programming. I will ensure everything returns to normal shortly. Please, wait a moment, dear passengers.
Wow.
Are we finally rid of the ghostly menace?
How many times do I have to tell you?
But they're not ghosts.
Believing in ghosts is for children.
There seems to be a problem, dear passengers. I am being denied access.
Oh.
So, what do we do?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but you will have to use the ship's facilities manually for the time being. I will work on resolving the issue as soon as possible.
Well,
The
that's
problem is not about using the facilities, it's that these things are attacking us.
They hurled steel crates at us.
oh,
Are you sure they did not mean to offer it you as a gift?
No, they flung it with full force, intending to hit us.
no. Ah, there's the problem with AI,
They
guys.
were clearly trying to kill us and screaming death curses.
Didn't say anything like that, but they did intentionally throw crates at us. The AI's like,
What is happening?
They must be really rattled. We weren't even addressed as dear passengers.
My apologies. I will get to the bottom of this.
The AI's like, oh, geez, what the heck's going on?
This cannot be.
Uh-oh.
The Utopia is no longer a luxury cruise ship, but a hellish ghost vessel.
What? Well, we solved the issue. Now it's back to square one.
Target confirmed.
He goes, it's no longer a ghost ship, but a hellish ghost vessel. It's like, okay, you just go evil too? A ghost. I love when she just takes you, sticks up a little ghost. Alright, so let's see where
Battle
we go.
complete.
Good job, Delta.
Each area of the Utopia is managed by high-tier holograms.
Uh-huh. Oh, got out of it.
The chef, Sisley, responsible for all the ship's cuisine. The repairman, Fixie, handles maintenance and repairs.
Uh-huh.
The maid, Neaty, tends to the bedding and ensures the ship maintains a welcoming atmosphere. The merchant, Salsy, overlooks all of the shops and their merchandise. The safety management officer, Detaily, handles safety on board.
Name's a bit childish, don't you think? Not gonna lie.
Simple names appeal to both children and adults, dear passengers. These high-tier holograms each oversee numerous low-tier ones. But now that all the high-tier AI systems are broken, the regular ones are acting on their own. This entire situation is due to the fact the high-tier holograms are not properly directing the others.
Can't you tell the high-tier holograms what to do?
Normally, yes. But remote access is currently disabled.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Is there any other way?
If we physically connect my hologram emitters to their emitters, I will be able to return them to normal.
Go figure. It always comes down to having to do things manually.
Yep, so basically...
All right.
So,
We'll take your emitter and connect it to the high-tier holograms emitters.
yeah, so
Once we do that, you'll be able to fix them?
So basically we have, what do you say, like 5? Detaily, fixie, maintenance, repairs, housekeeping, merchants. I missed them all. So basically, like 4 or 5 boss ghosts to deal with. That they went basically offline or rogue, and we have to connect the main guy, who's, you know, obviously the main AI, back to them so they can control everything else.
Absolutely, dear passengers.
That sounds fitting.
Alec, now that we know the ghosts are holograms, can we just ignore them and carry on with the mission? We came here to conduct research for my book. I mean, to investigate the ship's power source.
We can't do that. If the ship isn't functioning properly, any investigation would be meaningless.
True.
That's right. This is an important mission, so we need to be extra cautious.
Alright.
Yeah, totally. I just said that as a test, to make sure no one was getting sidetracked.
Sure,
Anyway.
Toe.
It feels like we've
Too
jumped
bad.
out of a ghost story and into sci-fi.
That sounds about right. It's sci-fi. I'm so glad not deal with the supernatural.
What do you mean? There's no such thing as ghosts, Commander. Only those with weak
Rappy.
minds believe in such things.
Sure, okay. You changed your tone awfully quick.
There's no time to waste. Let's move out. I'll take point. If we run into anything, ghosts or otherwise, tell them to come my way. Nothing can stop me.
Whatever you say.
If you guys weren't here last time, you should have seen Rappy.
the food, Cicel. Scrum diddly umptious. Fresh and hot.
It's a nice little Ratatouille reference there, as you
I
see
take it
under
that's
his
the
chef.
chef, Sizzly.
Sizzly, yep.
Doesn't look too intimidating.
This guy's putting the rat under the
Let's
hood.
get in there. There's a bunch of other holograms nearby, so a fight is inevitable. But with the BFG, we've got nothing to fear.
Approaching it will be easy enough. The question is,
See,
what do we do after?
connect the AI. There he is. Hologram pops out of the disc Rappy is holding.
Cicely's hologram emitter should be in the center of the kitchen. If you establish a wide connection between it and my own emitter, I will be able to restore Cicely to normal in no time, dear passengers.
Okay, I'm going in.
So they have to basically find, instead of, you know, fighting the ghost, you have to basically find where they're coming from. Where the holograms notice us and attack.
BFG, go boom!
Man, I really should play Luigi's Mansion for Halloween this year. Cause they would do-
Cooking the food, Cicel. Fresh and hot, Cicel.
So the big boss finally appears. Sorry, but you're no match for the BFG.
See, it's not really me with sneak toward the hologram emitter on the kitchen floor. Have you got it?
Connected.
Alfred!
Commencing repair at once, dear passengers. Huh?
Cooking the food, Cicel. Nice and warm.
Uh-oh.
What the? If anything, Sizzly's gotten stronger.
Uh-oh.
Alfred?
I'm unable to access the emitter. The command systems. How can this be?
Uh-oh.
Scrum diddly umptious. Last meal.
Oh, great. Crackle. Oh, no. Not the BFG.
Alec,
Sizzly overpowers the BFG suction and grabs Ellie, zapping her with electricity. Ellie trembles violently and passes
Alec
out.
has been possessed.
Oh my god. You mean electrocuted?
Warm food coming up, Cicel.
Sizzly glares at us. At the same time, additional holograms creep back up from the floor.
Alfred, how's it coming along?
There is nothing else that can be done. You must retreat, dear passengers.
Well, Rabbit, can you get Eleg?
I'll try.
We cause the eyes of the fallen Eleg and surrounding holograms.
But it won't be easy.
Of course.
Unlimited rescue!
Up Tuve! Suddenly Tuve rolls in, picks up Eleg, and runs out. Tuve looks back and gives us a big thumbs
Is she
up.
making fun of us?
Of course not. She's clearly a sign of telling us not to worry and not fall back.
Roger.
Treating the injured Eleg. Great, we lost to the first boss. Oh wow, you see him all tossing, playing racquetball with everything. Oh, now we actually see all the boss ghosts. I guess, yeah, Sizzle's playing with him, I guess, tennis with himself. Needy's looking like she's doing some magic over there. The maintenance man looks like he's destroying the walls. Let's see if we can see everybody. Oh wait, there's two of them. That's probably the maintenance man. Who's that one then? So I gotta remember what all the boss Sizzly. I remember there was a ghost. Ghost. Hey, we finally got the
I shall proceed
the main theme. Cell Z, yep. Everybody's down there treating Eleg. Also, I see you down there, hiding behind the main deck, the entrance. Ding. Guess we're the. I guess it was a tumble in the snow. What is? Geez, everybody's thing popped up all at once. I didn't even get to read it. She was electrocuted pretty bad. Why is the behavior commands acting like this? Clearly looked weak. Ah, poor Rap. He's getting self-conscious. No, while we're at it, let's do the challenge real quick while we're here. That was supposed to do quick battle. Okay then. Well, so much for that. We'll take it out quick anyway. It's the good team.
Let's finish this quickly.
People not even related to the event. Except for Rappy.
There's no need to hesitate.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. How do I look?
There we go.
Sexy, perhaps?
Let's say Red Hood, you gonna go or what? There we go.
Let us all strive to be beautiful.
Down it goes.
Class is
You know, I just
over.
realized they chose
What do you
Grave
say
Digger
we go back and enjoy the
as the
festival
boss.
again?
You know, it's kind of fitting because Ghost, Graves, ha 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 ha. I see what you did there, Nikke. I see we got a couple things. Can you get? Yeah, can I get anything in the shop? Watch, the one reason I was one ticket odds because I can buy it in the shop. No, it was 4 tickets off actually. Wow, okay. Now still be 1 ticket off. So when we get the last one, it'll be 5. Might be some supernatural stuff. We still don't know what that Dorothy's doing.
Looks like there's a lot to repair.
Let's go. We're not gonna get any. Boom. They're just too good.
Battle complete.
She was electrocuted pretty badly.
Oh, they're good
None
thing.
of her functions were affected too badly. But any longer, and it would have been a different story.
Ooh.
Forget about malfunctions. Our brain would have been fried.
Yikes.
Holy crap! You mean I could have died back there?
Yes. So it would be best to keep our distance from the high-tier holograms.
Ugh. Okay. Mr. Alfred, something seems to be seriously wrong here.
That there is, dear passengers. All of the high-tier holograms' command patterns are limited to a single input. For Sizzly, the input is cooking.
Cooking?
Well, it is a chef, so it makes sense. But to only have one command pattern? No wonder this is such a mess.
Yes, dear passengers. All other commands have been blocked, save for that single input.
Interesting.
What is strange is that I don't know how that happened. It's almost like a ghost did it.
A hologram talking about ghosts. Never thought I'd see the day.
What if this actually cooks? Would that help return to normal?
Cook.
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, dear passengers. I seem to have experienced a momentary system error. As the gentleman said, encouraging Sizzly to cook may help.
Okay.
But if such a plan fails, there's no telling what could happen.
Oh, great. Well, I say we go for it anyway. Should we try bringing it some usable ingredients?
It would hardly be able to cook if we didn't. The entire reason it's been unable to cook all this time is because there aren't any ingredients left for it to use.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's gone haywire.
All right. Let's try and gather some ingredients for it to use.
Well, kids, there's the thing about AI. Soon after, Mappy is holding the ingredients we gathered.
Am I the one going in?
Yep, after all, that's not a ghost. And even if it was, you're not afraid of ghosts.
That's right. I'm not scared of ghosts. And that isn't a ghost anyway.
You got this, Rappy.
Still, just in case, I would like one more person to come along with me as backup.
Come on, Rappy. I thought you were so that.
I'll go with you.
Now, like, you just.
You already got electrocuted once and you're going back for more.
Huh?
Do you enjoy getting shocked?
I mean.
No. I like playing with electricity, but I don't like being electrocuted.
Oh, got it. My bad. All right. Let's go. Alec, you take the lead.
Okay, Rappy.
Okay.
She goes like, okay, you take the lead. Obviously, she's like, oh, I'm scared. For some reason, the other holograms do not pursue them. Sizzly, however, slowly moves towards Rappy and Alec.
It's moving.
It's coming right for us.
If it shows any signs of aggression, we pull back.
This way!
Sizzly points to the cutting board laying on the table. Rappy and Alec both quake with fear and place the ingredients on the cutting board.
Cooking the food, Sizzle. Warm meal, Sizzle.
Suddenly, the kitchen lights light up. The other holograms set up tools, ignite burners, and start boiling water. Sizzly starts to move quickly and begin cooking. We silently watch Sizzly and the other holograms glide about as a well-coordinated dance. Soon after, a dazzling display of cooking is finished. An array of plates are laid out on the table for us.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. A delicious meal for you.
It's a bit plain to me.
Are we going to try it or not?
I'm a bit hesitant.
As a survival expert, I'm well trained in differentiating what's edible and what isn't. I'll try it first.
Good
How
job,
do you
Tue.
determine what you can and can't eat?
If you eat it and get sick, it's not edible. If you eat it and you're fine, it's edible.
A most reliable method indeed.
If you eat it and get sick, it's
All
not
right,
edible.
here I go.
All right, Tue, you're the guinea pig. Holograms pull out a chair for her and push it back in as she sits down. Culinary has already been placed where it's easy accessible. A remarkable service. All you gotta worry about is eating.
A delicious meal for you.
All right, here goes nothing.
No.
Mm.
Sam Cleve, thank you so much for the
It's
follow.
absolutely incredible. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I've died and
There we go. Dying, gone to
Peter,
heaven.
While it's still warm and sizzling.
Hey, what's
Don't
up, Joy?
Let it get cold.
Welcome, and Sam.
Everyone, come here
Playing a
and
bit
try
of.
some.
Hold on. I'm Dark Warehog. We're playing a bit of Goddess Victory. How add those bots? I appreciate it, Joy. I do appreciate you showing up again. I know. But I do appreciate you coming. What do you mean for? This. How add those bots? I know for the security one. That's their own service. I had to implement that one because I had a good incident a long while back with streams where I had a spam raid going on. Ugh, that was a headache and a half. It was like, oh, it seemed like it was so good, and then they're just being harassing, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's just a whole bunch of bots, and I'm just like, all right, enough of that, and like, I think I had to like put administrative purposes on like high, and then it stopped for a little bit. And then my buddy recommended SurveyBot, which of course it basically monitors, make sure, you know, if there's anything spam, they'll like block anything immediately. So it's a very handy bot. I might include another bot or two. I'm trying to figure out how, but you know, hey. But welcome in, Sam. I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, I'm Dark Warehog, playing a bit of Goddess of Victory Nikke. We're finishing up the second story of Boom the Ghost, the summer event going on. Enjoy. Love to see you again. I'm happy that you came in. And dig in, just satisfying
Was it
me.
delicious?
Yes. It
We're
was.
trying to.
Did you find the meal satisfactory?
Very much so.
We're trying to bring this ghost
I hope
hologram
This
back
is not
to.
the last meal that we serve you.
It's
Come
risque,
again.
but it's
Promise?
not an SW.
Sure.
It's risque, but it's
I
not
promise.
safe for work. It's
Wonderful.
more. It's yeah. Ah, you're fine. It's nothing thing.
Yes. But connect me to the emitter anyway. Just to be safe.
Will do.
Hey, like I said, bring friends. I'm happy to have more people come in. You know. Share that.
The
Share that
issue is
love.
resolved, along with some minor bugs.
There we go.
Sisley and the lower tier hologram should no longer pose a threat, dear passengers.
So we had the.
I wonder what made Cicely calm down so quickly. It was like flipping a switch.
We helped
It
it.
appears that fulfilling its intended task helped.
There we go.
It's like its inner desire was fulfilled.
To cook.
Access authority has been partially restored as well, dear passengers.
Nice.
Rebooting Sisley uncovered some new information.
Oh.
Some of my authorization privileges were transferred to the high-tier holograms. Although I cannot recall the reason for doing so.
So the control was
As more
access to
high-tier
them.
holograms are restored to normal, more of my authorization privileges will be recovered, as will my memories.
There we go.
To restore the high-tier holograms, they must re-engage in their intended purpose, as you've done with Sisley.
All right.
So, in other words, if we allow the high-tier holograms to do what they were meant to do, thereby disarming them, you'll be able to heal them, regain your authorization privileges, and regain your memory?
There we go.
That is correct. A
So let's
well-stated
support maybe
summary,
stream
dear
together
passenger.
sometime. Cool. Hey, I'm
This is
good with
It's like playing through a video
doing
game
collabs.
story.
There is one more problem, however.
If I have the same game, you know what I mean?
What is it?
Oh.
If we do not alter the Utopia's existing course, it will be caught in a strong current in a few days' time. That current leads to a whirlpool known as the ship graveyard.
Okay.
Yikes. How do we change the ship's course?
I can make the alterations once I have full authorization restored.
Okay. We'll do what we can.
And there's our time limit.
I also have a question for you all, dear
Oh.
passengers. Why did you come here?
to discover why the power source. Why is the thing still running after 100 years?
I will protect the commander.
All right, we're blasting raptors and taking names. Rappy, Senti, and we already. We're just overpowered. We're strong like that.
Now we can finally get back to spending time together. Just the two of us.
Good job, Dorothy.
I see. In order to investigate the power source of the Utopia, I must access the energy source data.
But
Unfortunately,
that's like the most
I
high
currently
tier.
lack sufficient clearance to do so.
Yep.
Once I have regained full authorization, I will be able to access that information. I will also be able to control the Utopia and change course before we are swept into the current.
A nice and clear goal. I like it.
There we go. Perfect.
Let's commence Operation Enlightenment.
Perfect
The
name.
closest high-tier hologram from our current location is Fixie.
Ah, the repairman.
Pixie. Its role must be to bonk passengers on the head with a wrench.
Wonder what would do that. It's hologram responsibilities for maintenance.
In that case,
Yes, I'll take charge. Since it involves maintenance, I'm the right person for the job.
Good job, Senti.
that feels reassuring. Let's go.
Watch me have like the perfect team to help each of these ghosts.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Oh no.
Not exactly what I was expecting. In these types of cases, there's usually something broken that needs to be repaired.
Commencing approach. Alec, watch my back.
Okay,
I just
I'll
break
set in
something.
the lower tier holograms with my magnificent BFG, so you can make contact with Fixie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Got it.
Ellie begins battling with the rest of the holograms, giving Senti an opening to approach Fixie.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Senti.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were
Oh.
fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
So,
Do you want to learn some skills? I can help you.
If I had fixed it, everyone might have been okay. There would have been warm water, and the heating would have worked properly. No one would have had to suffer.
what is he talking about? This
Do you
one's
feel your lack of skills made everyone unhappy?
The pipes froze suddenly. The pipes got hot suddenly. Fixie doesn't know why. The floor started shaking. The exhaust fan stopped working. Fixie didn't learn anything. Fixie didn't learn why everything went wrong.
Aw.
It's Fixie's fault. Everyone was unhappy because of Fixie.
Are we gonna find out what happened
Everyone
with Utopia?
trusted Fixie, but Fixie couldn't do anything. Fixie betrayed their trust. Fixie.
This one's
Stop whining, will you?
like.
It's always tragic when mishaps occur due to personal mistakes. But instead of wasting time bellyaching, you should try to learn and increase your skill set. That way, when the same situation occurs again, you'll be able to fix it instead of standing here sucking your thumb.
Good job, Senti.
Everyone gets a one-time excuse for a pity party when something goes wrong. But if it happens again, and you aren't able to fix it again, that's laziness, pure and simple. That means you're stagnating. We can't rest on our laurels. Even a small step forward counts. We must always grow as people. Only then can we repay
speaking
other
of
people
Discord.
for being
Hold on. Oh, let me take off this so we don't miss any dialogue.
we can, so that others.
Let me post the good old socials. I know audio is gonna keep cutting out because it's connected to my desktop. Usually that doesn't happen with regular games, but since it's on PC, it does that. So there you go, guys. If you want, you can follow me. There's all the links there: YouTube, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Blue Sky. It's all there, and then that's the link. Usually have a spiel at the end of stream for that, but you know, the nice little socials there.
So they feel free to go wherever they please without worry or concern. That's something which they've entrusted us with, and we can't let them down.
She's giving a life lesson to a hologram.
Can you drop a request for me? You should be able to just follow the Discord link. That should link you to the Discord for streaming, and of course, I'm there. My things are always open. Don't hesitate to drop me. You can just send me a request. Like I said, since I'm live now, it might take a little bit if I find you. But either way, if you find me, head on in. Doesn't really matter, but you know, hey, it's all available for you.
But Fixie has no way to learn new skills.
That's what
Without
she's
a
there for.
software update, evolution is impossible.
Ah.
How pragmatic.
This is my brother's Twitch account. Ah, okay.
Don't worry, I'll impart all my knowledge to you. I'll show you all the latest technology that the Ark has to offer.
You're going to teach Fixie skills? You're going to help Fixie?
You bet I am. Your crash
So it should
course
link. It
starts
should link
now.
you. You should. It should be able to link you. The.
No, not like that. Use your hands for that, not the electric drill. We mustn't rely on machines for everything.
Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay.
No, that's not
I
it.
mean,
you can't just rely on brute force.
10 average. I mean, heck, I would love to appreciate that. Fixie gets a personal lesson from Senti. Even the lower tier holograms gather around and watch Transfixed. Nah, she just needed some guidance there. Another
We've
2
still
hours
got
later.
a long way to go. You need to memorize the revised edition of welding reactions.
Okay.
After that, I want you to read this dissertation on stress and weight distribution for various materials.
She's really good.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is Fixie speaking differently?
Sure, I'll get you, but once we finish live. Not only is it picking up knowledge, but it's adopting Senti's way of speaking. Impressive. Yeah, I'll drop your brother a follow as well, since that's the one that's here right now. But like I said, I'll look you up after stream. Another 2 hours later.
That should do it. How do you feel?
I'll build everything you need. Saw teeth, entire buildings, you name it. I can make it for you, and fast.
Wow, that's
I
Senti's.
like the confidence.
That's legit what Senti says all the time. This isn't Fixie, this is Senti 2.0.
Should we connect to its emitter, Mr. Alfred?
I already conducted the necessary repairs while it was learning new skills. I did not encounter any resistance.
There you go.
So was all that waiting we just did a waste of time?
Not really.
Not necessarily, dear passengers. I wanted to help it rid itself of guilt.
An AI with a guild.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we move on?
Next boss ghost. High-tech tier holograms is repaired have been repaired successfully. So we have 2 of the bosses that are in check now. Yep, see now instead of whacking things back and forth, Sizzly's actually cooking. Now which one was the repair one? Was that the one that was... Nope. That wasn't the one hitting the wall. Was it? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, see now instead of the rocks being, instead of the wall being destroyed, now it's like tapping it, like, very neatly. Safety management detail-y. Everything I know. I wish the text boxes didn't like zap away so quickly. Cheering you on, then you need a survival expert like me. So we have
proceed in that direction.
detail-y, that's the one for the safety. Who else? Salesy, yep. And then we have the maid, which of course she's doing like witchcraft or something over there with the thing, and also getting the things to levitate. So. Let's head up back on in and continue fixing the ghost, as we're still trying to figure out what that is all about. Still nothing with Dorothy, though. I have no idea where she is and what her personal matter is. Maybe we'll find out once we finally figure out the situation.
Awaiting your command.
Let's do it.
This is fast charging? Slow.
You get burst? Ooh, so close to the burst.
Is it enough for fighting?
Yeah, we didn't get Senti Summer outfit just yet. Might get that this weekend. Having now figured out the trick of dealing with the high-tier holograms, we quickly get to work. Our next target is the safety hologram,
I
Detail.
believe they had prepared a comprehensive safety manual for every situation. However, when unexpected situations started popping up, the manual proved useless.
Ah.
It could keep a handle on things when it was safe, but in dangerous situations, I was no help at all.
That's Toe.
Then how about this? A multi-purpose hook shot. This barrel fires a hook with a wire attached to it, which then sticks to any surface. It's perfect for a quick escape when you're in a jam.
Once you've fired it and it's attached to a wall or a ceiling, does the wire retract?
Huh? No, why would it do that?
How else would
grapple
you be
hook.
able to pull yourself up?
Oh, good point. Maybe it could slow down your fall as you rappel down a wall?
How much weight can it sustain?
About 44 pounds.
How would that slow you down in the slightest?
So for a Nika, especially because they're a thing.
It could be used to flip switches that are far away.
No,
Do you
guess
have
that-
anything else?
Of course. Check this out. A pair of skis which attach to your stomach. Great for sliding down snowy areas quickly.
You're supposed to connect those to your stomach?
Yep.
How are you supposed to brake?
Lowering your head will slow down your speed.
That breaks your neck. How about turning?
Oh my
If you
goodness.
twist your waist like this...
Toe,
Hold on. I
Tuve.
just had a brilliant idea.
I think your tools
Put
are a
these
little,
on your feet instead. That way, pressing your feet acts as a brake, and you can steer freely.
You don't say.
They're no different from ordinary skis.
Oh, darn it. Just when you think you've invented something, turns out it already exists.
Anything else?
I do, but why do you want to keep seeing more?
Because you envision impossible scenarios and then conjure up ways to resolve them.
There you go.
This has made me realize that I simply need to make a manual which addresses every possible situation, no matter how absurd. Show me more of these absurd inventions of yours.
There we go.
Sure.
And that was what he needed. Tuve continues to show her inventions while Pepper keeps questioning their practicality. All the while, Detailee watches and nods in
That's
satisfaction.
enough. Fortunately, I can now create safety manuals which address even the most utterly ridiculous situations. Please, continue to make more absurd inventions in the future.
There you go.
Sure thing.
I don't know if that was helpful. Detailee system stabilized. Alright, so that's what, 3 bosses down? Next up is the Merchant Hogum, Salesy.
stop. Couldn't provide what was wanted. Running out of goods is the merchant's greatest shame.
Ah, here
All
comes.
I want is to provide goods.
I like you.
There you go.
You've got the heart of
Yawn.
a true merchant.
Jan
Want
and
to
her.
do business together? I brought all sorts of supplies with me on this excursion. I'll supply the goods, and you sell them. All you need to do is cover the original cost, plus 10% of the profits.
5%.
8%.
6%.
7%. I can't go any lower than that.
Deal.
Deal.
I love that because 10% of it cost
Is this where you
5%,
buy the items?
8%,
Yep,
6%.
you've got quite a
7% as far as I'm gonna go. Deal.
Genuine products with no middleman. Limited time offer. You won't be able to get these anywhere after this season.
Could I have a towel?
Here you are. That'll be 200,000 credits.
Jesus!
200,000? Why so expensive?
For a towel?
Look at the pattern. Its unique stitching is only found on this ship.
Okay, but still. Come on, Peppa, be a team player. Ugh. Fine, hand it over.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
Give me 1 bag of potato chips.
Here you go. 30,000 credits, please.
Oh, God.
Get me the manager.
Oh, God, Robbie's gonna be a Karen.
Ravi, this is part of the mission.
Fine, I'll take it.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
I don't know why why you even have men's underwear, but I'll take a pair.
That will be 500,000 credits.
500. Oh, Jesus Christ. A single pair of underwear? That's outrageous.
Take it or leave it. It's a limited edition item, so if you want to miss out, feel free. If you'd rather wear stinky underwear, that's your choice.
Fine. I'll take it. But it's not because my underwear smells.
Much appreciated, rookie.
This is highway
I should've
robbery.
realized this was gonna be bad when it agreed to Jan taking 7% of the profits.
Well, Salesy, how are you feeling?
I'm satisfied. This feels like a dream. I'm selling goods and earning money. I'm so happy.
You and me both.
See, I guess the AI
You
started
both
going
make
rogue
a
because it
great
didn't
team.
have anybody to tend to.
You know what a merchant's dream is, Rappy.
Become rich?
It's to buy cheap and sell high.
Yeah, definitely.
That's right. Nothing beats a good profit margin.
I'm liking you more and more, Salesy. Let's take some more people for a ride.
You bet.
Only after we bled dry of 2 shameless merchants operating under the guise of fixing a hologram to salesy return to
Oh
normal.
man, I got taken the cleaners.
Now we're broke.
Glitter is gonna kill me, spending all my money like that.
Don't worry. I'll return everyone's money. Minus the market price of the goods, that is. Huh? Really? You didn't actually think I'd run off with all that money, did you?
Yes.
A little. It may not seem like it to you, but I don't cheat people. Any merchant worth their salt shouldn't be greedy. All they need is to make a fair profit, nothing exorbitant.
Uh-huh.
At least, that's how it should be.
That smirk. That's how it should be.
Anyway,
Sure.
we're all done here, so that leaves only one,
5,000
yeah?
for a pool floaty.
Correct,
20,000
dear
for
passengers.
a towel.
Let's finish this.
Mr. Alfred, have most of your memories returned now?
Much has been recovered, yes.
I see. I hope you regain the rest of them soon.
As
Perfect.
do I.
Oh, he sounds kind of about that. I wonder if we're gonna get the story of what happened to the Utopia. Cause
I will protect the commander.
can't wait for this battle to end.
Recharging battery!
Boom!
Battle complete.
Man, looks like that's about it. No escape. Man, so we gotta cut that story short. Utopia ship bedroom.
The last high-tier hologram is Neaty. It is the maid responsible for tending to the bedding and ensuring a welcoming atmosphere on the ship. The bedrooms are its designated area.
So that's the one that she saw.
I've seen it. Sleeping on sofa. It talked to me.
Did we get everyone that actually encountered each ghost? Let's see. trying to think of the first story. Senti was prepared putting a mirror up. That might have just been Fixie. I don't think anybody was in the kitchen. Was there anybody in the kitchen? Freema was on the bed. She was the one who heard the ghost. Obviously, she mentioned that. So that's 2. It's Fixie. See, I don't remember anybody being in the kitchen. Maybe we were in the maintenance room, so the lights off and the whole thing with the maintenance. So that might have been Detaily. Jan was trying to sell goods in the store. She set up shop, so that was where Selzy was. So obviously that's where she got thinged. And who the hell was in the pool?
Yes, that is very likely, dear passengers. Its primary function is to ensure passengers sleep comfortably.
No, this
Since
is
it is
Freema.
unable to provide that service, it is likely waiting in the bedrooms for passengers.
There's...
Sofa uncomfortable.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't sleep. You're supposed to sleep on the bed. Prefer sofa.
Is Miss Niti alone? There doesn't seem to be any lower tier holograms around.
Yes, too many holograms would disturb passengers' sleep. Niti is quite unique in this regard. In some ways, it has the most important role on the Utopia.
Making everyone gets
I
rested.
see. I go sleep?
I go
If you
sleep.
would, please and thank you.
That was perfect for Freema.
Sleep expert.
That's Freema. Saunters over and lays down on the sofa. Needy approaches Freema and stands beside her. Whereupon she stares silently at
Yeesh.
her.
It's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
As expected. Uncomfortable. Can't do it.
Aw.
Having trouble falling asleep?
Yes.
I was not expecting that
If it's
ghost.
not a disturbance, may I help?
I was not expecting the voice out of that ghost.
Okay.
Certainly.
I was hoping, I thought it would have actually been a feminine voice coming from that maid ghost, but apparently it's like, nope, that's just Alfred. Turn on soft music and therapy brings a warm comfort and dims the lights, bathing the room in a lambent light. Atmosphere is definitely more peaceful than it was before. Even I feel relaxed just being there.
Comfortable.
Is there anything you would like to confide to me?
Confide?
It could be anything. Something you regret, or a memory of something that you cherish.
Wow.
Whatever you wish to say, I'll listen.
That's
This hologram's speech patterns are completely different from the others.
it's more comforting.
That is because the nature of its job is different, dear passengers.
So to provide comfort.
Nothing to say.
Is there anything you regret?
Not saying.
Aww.
Try speaking calmly, without any emotion. As if it's someone else's story. It will help you sleep better.
Wow.
Before hard life.
Also,
And
there
yet,
was supposed to be on a sofa
you're
in the
still
bedroom.
here. That's very impressive.
But life too hard. Many people hurt.
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
When I try, things go wrong. Try harder, only worse.
There are times when things just don't work out.
Friends tell me, stay still. Don't do anything.
Oh, talking about
So
milk and
I don't.
not milk and soda, milk
I
and
just
sugar.
sleep. Don't hurt anyone. No
Oh,
one
damn.
hurt me.
Are we getting an existential thing for Freema now? The reason why she sleeps all the time is because she doesn't want to hurt anybody. Because when she tries She feels she messes up too much. Damn, we're getting some existential crisis here? There we go. Now we're getting some development for Freema. Wow, I thought the favorite story was, you know, gonna do that, but no. We get it from this event.
Satisfied. Sleeping is best.
Oh, poor Freema. Freema drifts off. Amongst the tranquility, only Freema's breathing can be heard. Needy turns off all the lights and watches Freema sleep for a while.
Sleep well.
Wow.
Mr. Alfred, Niti appears to be functioning properly to me.
That it is, dear passengers.
Does that mean you've fully regained your memories? And your authorization?
I have, but not all of them.
Then what's
Should
missing?
I ask it, Alec?
No, I'll ask. Mr. Alfred, the Utopia is more than a luxury cruise ship, isn't it? The Utopia was a ship meant to help its passengers sail into the next life. Isn't that right?
Rivers. Now we're getting to the River Styx. What? Okay. Huh? Ah, we ran out of things. The BFG's battery. Not.
Proceed in that direction.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get thing. No, there's Freema sleeping on the deck. Oh, see that things aren't floating around anymore. She's cleaning right. The tailie's fixing everything. There we go. See, now everybody's around doing the jobs they're supposed to. Salesy. It's probably. Yep, it's with Jan. I should have just went over there, walked over that way anyway. So let's see. Yeah, looks like all the boss ghosts are back to normal. The high tier holograms. Ugh, got that at 79. Alright, let's do story 2 once again. Sail into the next life. See, that's where, Still wonder what Dorothy's business is, but of course that's.
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion. At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
Ah, okay. So literally when Greta's the first Rapture invasion, people were going to war, but civilians there said, hey, come to the Utopia to live out the rest of your days on this ship. Live in luxury till the very end. So you just basically would just die at sea, living, you know, your best life before the end. Damn. That is kind of
I
crazy.
heard many people made that choice back then.
Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia.
And people started
But
dying. Eventually it
The
ended.
supplies lasted 1 month. They
Yep.
were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep. And there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them.
So it did become a ghost ship. Basically, many people died at sea on the Utopia. where some, you know, said agreed to be like, all right, after the final gala of a month, they said we're going peacefully, and some were like, no, I don't want to die, and yeah,
Eventually, however,
everybody died no matter what.
the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
Ah, he made them.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd.
Yeah, so it was just him.
That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
So that makes sense with the voice. Yep.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents, no matter what. Provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts,
that's why I say no
it
regrets.
didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal. Many of the facilities broke down. Due to a lack of safety testing, accidents were abundant.
So yeah, so all the boss ghosts were him, but his regrets. Sizzly couldn't provide the last meal. Safety couldn't be thing. I couldn't prepare anything. The only one that could help was, you know, when people were on their deathbed, being like escorting them to the end. That's the only one that was working properly.
I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired.
Yeah, there's Salesy.
When they met their end, it was with fear, and that's my fault.
Oh, poor Alfred.
I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face.
Wow.
Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory.
Wow, so basically, yeah, you were fun for a while, but then basically they struggled just at sea at the very end. Which, of course, who wants to go out that way? Of course, so it was no better than staying back on land and thing. You just eventually just die out slower as well. Instead of being killed by a raptor instantaneously, you just basically either, you know, succumb to an accident, basically just go slower. Damn. Man, they gotta hit us with the feels now. They always do somehow.
I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep.
Oh, man.
I curse the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
He was
so
the
you
ghost.
broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes. Carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You
Yeah.
gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Can only do so much at the end of the world.
enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell. It must have been so hard.
Incredible. Really.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you can only do so much at the end of the world. You can't. You don't have like instantaneous supplies, especially when you're on the ship. You have to, you know, board somewhere, but they couldn't board anywhere because the fact is, when they would board, they would have gotten attacked by raptors. It was an end all to be all. So no matter what, that was the main goal of the ship, was to, you know, one last hurrah before death. But it's like you can't. You can only go so much.
Thank you, dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now.
No.
But there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
One more problem.
There is still a high tier, or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
I know who that is. I have a feeling I know who that is.
Target confirmed.
And it's giving comfort to the one person we haven't been seeing.
Still got some fight in me.
And it's going to either make her better, or she's going to become worse off after it. Oh no. Here we go. She's also gonna have to relive through her trauma.
Yucky! It's huge, it's cool, and it's a gun!
It's huge, it's cool, and it's a gun. Alfred informs the existence of an irregular hologram. Are we still gonna be controlling? No, yep. And there it is! I found the irregular. It's following Dorothy. Yes, it's. Woo.
Awaiting your command. Still got some fight in me.
Let's see how much more store we have.
This is fast charging? How slow.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed.
Good job, Rappy.
May we continue our date now?
There was a Nikkei aboard the Utopia as well.
Ah, it's the same model. Ah, no. That's gonna kill her, cause it's the same model as Pine. And she's gonna basically pass. Oh, no.
She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She
And
boarded
she
the ship
perished.
to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief,
And
and
offed herself.
eventually
Offed herself. She offed her, so she's
I
the
didn't
ghost.
want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of
nymph.
your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Nope.
Correct.
No.
That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident. So I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay
no.
with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
So this is basically almost well, Alfred's story is kind of an equivalent to a little bit of an equivalent to Dorothy. Because not gonna lie, Dorothy had a similar situation in Overzone, almost got odds, Overzone, where she had her comrades, they were like distancing themselves. She's trying to repair everything, dealing with raptors constantly trying to attack the Ark while it was being built. She made friends with a mass-produced Nikke, who like she came real close to as a friend. They became corrupted, and then she eventually died, and then she started breaking because everything around her was going wrong. She couldn't fix anything. Eventually she was able to fix her friends, but she couldn't fix herself. That's why Dorothy's the way she is now.
The ship has already served its purpose, but it will not be your final destination.
Surprised I haven't made one like that. A cruise ship. Final destination of a cruise ship. Think about that now as your final destination. I like that.
You are all alive, dear passengers.
Live life.
Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off. The one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
Yeah. Because the nymph, basically, she was a human that didn't need to be human. She was human enough to not, but not just die off of the thing, because she was basically a machine, but she had human thought like the other Nikkes, but, dealing with all that grief, she couldn't handle it, so she had the only way to do is to off herself, because she's like, I can't deal with this, I can't live here forever. Knowing everything, we tried our best, we couldn't dealing with everybody that she couldn't save everyone, so she just she ended it all because she's like, I can't deal with this by myself. How does the hologram manifest entirely on its own?
It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then, does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
It's not a ghost.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is... some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
So she basically, she's an electronic ghost. She's living on through a holographic generator. So yeah, she's basically, an electronic ghost.
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory.
She's abundantly opposed. You seem abundantly opposed to the supernatural, Ally.
Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science! I can't stand that! Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair!
'Cause you did. 'Cause you did. And also, ghosts don't seem to not levitate. What we see as levitating for ghosts, it's mostly just them walking. I kind of like to reference, oh god, what the heck was that movie? There's a great movie. Oh god, I forgot. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a nice premise where a mom was sheltering her kids or whatever from the outside because they couldn't leave the house, I think, for some reason. And they were experiencing supernatural stuff, thinking about ghosts and things like that. Oh, see, I don't know if I want to spoil the ending. I can't remember what the movie was called. Well, you know what, screw it. Sorry, apologies if anybody supposed who actually finds the movie. I can't remember what it was called. But you find out in the end, she was so obsessed with protecting her kids, she actually killed both of them and herself in the house. She had no memory of that. And the fun fact is that they were experiencing paranormal things. Is that actually was people who moved in. They were trying to move into the house to deal with. We're actually getting a seance from them. So while they were thinking they were being haunted, they were actually doing the haunting. Because they were the ghost all along. But they were just living out normal life. Everything else, but you know, they couldn't interact with the living world while they were also doing that unintentionally. And you know, the living world was interacting with them, but they couldn't, you know, interact with them. They didn't know who it was. Just finding out that yeah, they were ghosts the whole time. So it's crazy. I forgot what that movie was called.
Incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion. It would seem unfair.
You see? That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
Well, shit, not a secret. I believe in ghosts. I've seen enough videos and shit where things aren't edited where it's just like, nah. If you have a strong enough will, you could linger here. I feel that you have a strong enough will, you could linger here in this world. Like if you have, like I said, for grief, desire, thing, I wouldn't be surprised if my butt decided to linger right here in this chair. In this room, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I feel that they exist. There've been so many things like, you know, if you watch a lot of those ghost videos, there's a lot of things where it's like, you kind of question it. You kind of question things because it's either that they make way too much effort or something else, because there's a lot of things where it's like you go to these actual places that are haunted and it's just like and like I said, as I was saying, there's obviously things that you don't know, because like I said, they always say kids and animals know things that we can't, because once you get older you start losing those abilities and things like that. My kids say they've seen things. My oldest, when he was very little, he said he's seen things. And there are times when, you know, dogs, they'll just bark at something, nothing will be there. It's just like, you know, always trust your animals. You never know, they could be trying to say something that you can't see, but they can.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know.
Yeah, the
We like
world
to
and how
think
things
we're
work.
at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life.
Nope.
But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another. Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Maya.
Look, Pina. The ocean is sparkling.
Yeah, and she's the one who's from Pina.
I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
Dorothy looks at the face of a mass-produced Nikke, who gives a faint smile in return.
Pina, let's never part again, ever. Let's always stay together. Right here. In paradise.
Ah, Dorothy's gonna be so fucking disappointed. Oh, no. Oh, it had to be the same model.
This is fast charging?
It's just gonna, this is gonna hit you in the field again. It's funny, I think. What was it? I'm trying to think. Did Beautiful Shot have that moment where it hit you in the field? Yeah, it did, because it was Viper.
The
Viper's
disruptive
field,
elements
because
have
she was
been
like,
removed.
oh, why do you guys get to live while I get treated like trash?
Continue our date now?
Let's see, what was the first summer event? Could you this is summer event 3. No, 4. Blue Island was... I can't remember. See You Again, I think that was Helm's sad story. Because he was like wanting to say, hey, the Amires never used that, they're useless. The other one was Mary, saying that she feels she was incompetent at being a doctor and feels like irresponsible for her past. Or she feels responsible for everything that happened in her past, and she felt guilt from it. But the first one? Blue Water Island, See You Again, Beautiful Shot, and this one. Yeah, that sounds about right. They always hit you with the feels in some of these big events. Like summer, winter thing, there's always like them feels you get hit with. And then there's those always small ones that's like you don't expect it to hit you, but it does. Like, oh damn, what was the one that just happened that we literally had? I think that literally almost got me crying. I was like, damn, really? Yeah. Hard and happy.
Is this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared.
Yeah, see, look.
You even
To
brought
the
a
2
swimsuit.
stars.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations.
Dorothy.
Drink your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina.
Beside Dorothy, the hologram of Maya, a mass-produced Nikke, sits smiling at her.
There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later.
Yeah, she's still delusional with Pina. Pussy takes a sip, keeping her eyes glued on Dorothy. As for me, I'm unable to take my eyes off my teammates in the distance.
Your Grace.
Yes.
Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else?
No, I was just enjoying the aroma.
Were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea.
Oh god, we're gonna unintentionally destroy Dorothy. Because she's still living in the past of, oh, I miss Pina because she lost her friend, you know, when she was at her lowest. And it's like, she's so enamored with her, the fact that she lost her. And that's why she's the way she is now. With the Ark betraying her and then, you know, all that loss and grief she had. So it's like, gonna feel kind of dickish to be like, oh yeah, I feel like I finally have her back again in this hologram form. Yeah, we gotta get rid of it because we're gonna die. They're all breathing and seem fine from the outside. None of them appear to be fatally
Your
injured.
Grace.
Yes.
I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. It all happened in an instant. We found Dorothy together with Maya's hologram. We approached her and tried to explain, hoping to retrieve Maya.
You're saying you want to take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more...
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Elig, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her.
Dorothy smiles while locking eyes with Maya's hologram.
We may be in serious trouble. Ugh, enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Dorothy seems to barely move, but Jan is sent flying through the air before slamming it to the ground.
Huh?
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Yep.
Dorothy, that's not what...
Pepper crumbles to the
I
ground.
don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
Yeah, she'll
I'll
attack
get
anybody.
close and grab her legs.
She'll attack you with her
Slide in
arm.
and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
She's a
I
pilgrim.
hold arms.
Okay. While you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
Sentito, Freeman, and Elig all collapse to the ground.
You guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here. Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also...
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Yeah, we're ready to relax for a moment. We didn't have any tea.
Is that so? Then have a seat.
Yeah, she's in her own delusional world.
I'm glad I came here. To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Huh. Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form. I'm
Yeah,
so
she
glad
was
that
a
she came to
ghost.
see me.
Dorothy? What kind of person was
Pina.
Pina?
She was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was
Yep.
so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory.
Yeah, Overzone was a very heavy story. And then eventually she eventually gave that hope to the other goddesses. But unlike her, unlike them who, you know, took that inspiration and started moving forward, she remained in the past, where it's like, oh yes, I'm living through Pina. I want to go back with, like, have things with Red Hood, which is in this big story. I want everything to go back to how it was. As for Scarlet, Scarlet, Snow White, and Rapunzel, they're moving forward. They're trying their best to, you know, do what they can and to fulfill their own personal missions now.
Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh yes. Very much so. Just as you have Red Hood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
Yeah.
I will protect the commander.
See, the difference between Pina and Red Hood with that, she was making that comparison.
Raid and rebuild are all
Pina
powerful tools.
got corrupt at the end. She couldn't convey things to the end her.
Up ahead. Commence firing.
She she couldn't convey her, hey, you need to keep going and, you know, be the goddess of victory. You need to, you know, not latch onto me and keep going. She was corrupted, and eventually, I'm pretty sure Dorothy had to take her out, or she took herself out, or Dorothy took her.
Battle complete.
She was never able to, you know, convey that thing. Red Hood, her whole thing when she was alive with Rappy was, hey, I'll help you become something more. And then even in the end, she said, I'm dying soon. I want you to continue what I started. That was her thing, move forward. And that was Rappy's whole shtick before it was trying to, she basically was kind of like Dorothy, but not as, you know, delusional, being like, hey, I want to be Red Hood. I need to do my best to be Red Hood. And, you know, eventually that started to manifest of her becoming Red Hood. And then she realized, you know, in the recent story, obviously, if you can play through the campaign, of I can do that being me. She wanted me not to be her, but to be me. The best I can be moving forward. Being aspiring to what she was and doing it my own way. So that's what she basically read, was like, keep going, move forward, live your life.
What?
But Dorothy's the exact opposite. She lives in the past. Rappy, stop.
The person beside you is Maya, the Nike who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nike Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely.
Dorothy stares long and hard at the hologram of
Is
Maya.
it Pina? Be honest.
She just wanted her back. She goes,
If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again.
I think she's
That's
the only one.
not Pina.
I feel like she's the only one, because I know how she was able to quickly disengage everyone else. I feel like Rappy's the only one, especially with her new, you know, enhanced self-confidence and abilities, you know, being Red Hood. So it's kind of like, I know it's Rappy, but you kind of see a little resemblance of Red Hood. So it's like, yeah, Red Hood and thing, because Red Hood disengaged Dorothy as well, because Dorothy tried to, I think she destroyed a vial of bringing Rappy back, and she's like, no, I want you to stay here, I want you to live in the path. And she goes like, what did you done? And she like punched the shit out of her and like sent her flying through a wall, because it's like, you need to stop living in the past, you need to keep moving forward. And that was a very heavy moment, because Dorothy was like, oh shit. Why can't I just want everything to go back? And she's like, you can't go back, you have to keep moving forward.
I said shut your mouth.
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy ain't gonna take that shit. Rappy crashes into the deck of the Utopia. The wooden boards around her shatter. Yeah, see? Rappy struggles to her feet. He walks slowly towards her.
No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina. 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 Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped delusions and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
How dare you!
I forget, did Red Hood ever call her that? Or is that a Rappy thing? I can't remember. Damn, I got to go back to some of these past events, because I feel like that's Red Hood a bit of channeling Red Hood in there, so I called you Snooty Dorothy. I know she used to call her Princess, and of course you made a reference to that back in story 1. Lunges at Rappy. We also get the lunges at Dorothy. Do they both fall in the water or do they fall in the pool? Collide with each other and fall into the pool. Okay, whew, at least they're in the water in the pool, not in the freaking thing. Unarmed, so they resort to their fists.
Acting so smart and sophisticated.
So basically it's a mud fight, but it's more of a wet t-shirt contest in the pool where they're fighting.
When you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
This is basically what the whole altercation with Red Hood, where it's like, hey, you need to wake up and stop being delusional and stop living in the past. You need to keep moving forward. So, Rabby once again is channeling a bit of Red Hood through herself in another way.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
That is true. That is a difference. She did hang out with Red Hood before the end, and then she helped her grow. But like the thing is, like I said with Dorothy, they were literally just there to defend the Ark before while it was being built. You know, a lot of Master Nikes died. The Goddess Squad gave up hope because I think they just lost Lilywise, and the commander, their commander, like went into the Ark. And we don't know where he is, so. I still say it's Anderson. That's what I say on Evergreen, but they were left outside. You know, what was it? I'm trying to remember everything from what's it called? Oz Overzone. Rapunzel like just kept praying, doing nothing but praying to people, did not even trying to look forward to anything. Scarlet was basically just acting drunk the whole time, being merry, even though it wasn't alcohol, it was just water. And delusional thing. And of course, Snow White just kept standing guard and not doing anything. She was just trying to focus on the mission. But eventually, not even coming down to eat. And eventually, you know, with the whole thing with Pina and eventually Dorothy, who did help in some way with them growing. I forget if Pina was there for Overzone, because I played Overzone a long time ago. But eventually, she understood, oh, Scarlet was saying, you know, you need to be merry in times of distress. So she sat down and had a drink with Scarlet, and eventually that knocked Scarlet out of her slump. And, you know, she said, yeah, you need to, you know, there's so many more Nikes who fell here, and other than the ones that are just here, you need to, you know, free them. You need to make them go on their own journey, and you know, that's what Rapunzel started doing her thing, where she started going around praying for different Nikes around you know, different battles, but she's still, you know, hey, I'm still gonna be here in the present. And that's why Snow White's addicted to food. Well, she's a foodie, and she's just like, she started eating with everyone, and then she's like, this food stuff's good, and she started being a foodie. But all the while, Dorothy was still deteriorating on the inside because of the loss of Pina.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
That's right, yeah. So those are the only two that could probably exchange blows.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
That's wrong. Abby and Dorothy keep trading blows. I can't find a proper opening to intervene. I've never seen things get this heated between them. This is bad.
No, it's not.
Sometimes you need to get physical to get things. I thought you might have been killed. Yeah, sometimes you need to be tough on your friends. Even if sometimes they need to go to whack to the face and be like, yo, wake the fuck up and stop.
No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts.
Wish you got whacked by a pilgrim.
Can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed.
I think you're right.
Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll...
No, Ella, you will get demolished. Amidst the barrage of blows and grunts, Maya's hologram walks forward slowly and smiles all the while. Eventually, She stops in front of Dorothy. Rappy, who was about to throw a punch, hesitates. At that moment, Dorothy's punch goes through Mai's hologram and lands squarely in Rappy's jaw. Rappy falls to her knees. Dorothy looks down at her coldly. I rush forward. No! I launch myself forward and wrap my arms around Dorothy's waist.
Let go!
Stop this, what are you doing?
I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me. Such strength!
Cause I'm not human. I'm Deadpool.
You liar.
Rappy shakes her head and regains focus. She glances up at Dorothy, who's towering over her,
You knew it wasn't Pina.
but she couldn't think. That's why she didn't hesitate to punch through it.
I shall suppress them swiftly.
Ah, now we're gonna have a nice extensive thing from Dorothy. It's like, I knew it wasn't, but I so wanted it to be. Because I can't let go of the hurt. I can't let go of the past. I want her to be here with me again. Just like she was there with Red Hood.
Now we can finally get back to spending time together. Just the two of us.
Just like with Red Hood. She's like, basically it's almost the same thing with Red Hood. She wanted her to stay there. She wanted the Red Hood to stay forever. And she goes like, no, my time is done. I'm done. It's over. Rappy needs the one who needs to keep moving forward now. Not me. I'm done. And that's why she basically punched Dorothy through a wall and said, you need to, you know, quit your shit and stop living in the past. A wad of saliva mixed with blood hits the ground.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina.
The whole time. But she couldn't.
You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
She didn't want to admit
I
it.
don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy, what are you doing?
She just
What is it that you wanted to do?
she wanted to live in she wanted to live back in the past.
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together.
Yeah, she never got that chance because all they did was fight for the Ark, fight for the edges of the Ark, and she never even got a chance to do that because I think it was like a high-level Nikke or high-level Raptor came. Dorothy took it out because she was like, I got this. I will show you what I can do as her pilgrim. She was able to successfully take it out, but Pina got corrupted in the process. And she never got a chance to actually live in paradise, you know, after the Ark was sealed. Which that's what she thought was going to do. They were going to welcome us in the Ark with open arms and be a thing. Instead, central government and people being people basically said, yeah, once it's closed, we can't let you in. So good luck. You know, they didn't have the elevators built yet because the entrance is always sealed. The Ark's always sealed. The only way to get into it is through the elevator system. So those were built after the Ark was sealed up.
That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments? I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories.
Just like
Is it so
Alfred.
wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
No,
Yes. More than you can imagine.
You're the one who makes it
I
hurt.
have no one. Nothing to comfort me.
You can.
Only I can save myself.
See, that's what she believed in because you can have people that comfort you, but you push them away because you want to relive in the past. That's the problem Dorothy doesn't understand. If she lived in the present and looks toward the future and brought people closer, she'd have people to be there for her, but she doesn't. She just keeps living in the past and wanting people to be like, dang, I have no one. It's like, you need people. You need to bring people together. Like you guys. I appreciate you guys always being here, no matter what.
That's why I'm so lonely. You couldn't possibly understand. You were able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish.
No,
whatever
Red Hood
form
left.
it is.
Red Hood left.
You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Let me be your friend.
See?
Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
But you just said you
You're
do.
both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me.
Yeah, right. Red Hood.
Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
Rappy with the jokes. There you go. See, she still can jokes. Like, I don't know if we're very close enough to about licking each other,
Are
but
you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do.
try to get
They
you on the
stop people they care about from making bad choices.
My friend, some people in my personal life need to hear that right there. Friends look out for each other and make them that they don't do stupid shit. That's why I appreciate my one buddy. I know he ain't here because it's late, but Micro Trilogy. If you ever see this VOD, I appreciate you because you showed me that doesn't matter. You don't have to belong to the past and thing. It is what it is. You can live and go forward. I appreciate you as a great friend. Hopefully you'll eventually see this VOD. Damn! Man, it's gonna hit me with the feels again. Fuck! Man, why does it gotta hit so close to home?
To be pulled into a current.
Okay.
We must hurry.
And back to the play at hand. If we don't hurry up, we're gonna be fucked. Okay.
Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Eleg is already standing before Maya's hologram. Muzzle of the BFG pointed straight at it. Hologram is smiling.
Wait!
Let's roll! This is fast charging? Slow.
I really hope this isn't like a one-off or just like, oh yeah, this whole story's gonna happen, and then the story happened and it's just like, ah, okay. Hopefully it's kind of like linked, because once again, most past events we've had
The
was,
disruptive
oh,
elements have
it's
been removed.
old Rappy. It's the
Maybe
old
continue our
model.
date now?
You know, I think this is the first event that new players can experience. It's like, oh, why does Rappy all have red hair? Because most of the events, regular and have Rappy in it, she's always her old self. Pretty sure. Was she like that in the Eve collab? Damn, I can't remember now. There's been a couple times where they've done events, and it's like, oh, she's back to her regular self. And just like, that always bothered me because I feel like I don't want to call Shift Up out, but you know, hey, I'm happy they did it with this one, but it's like, I mean, I don't know how limited, you know, a mobile game is in coding for it, but it's like, they should have a thing where it's like, hey, you passed this part in the game. You passed chapter 25, I think it was. From now on, Rappy's model won't be the regular model, it'll be Rappy Red Hood instead. Because, you know, she can still have the same dialogue, but it'll be a different model because we show that, hey, this is Rappy's growth. You've seen Rappy grow already. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's a stupid idea. I don't know. But, you know, whenever I see events, like newer events, and Rappy goes back to her brown hair, I'm just like... It's like, why? She's not that person anymore. She's grown. She's, you know, evolved. She's become someone... that isn't, you know, I want to be Red Hood, I want to be Red Hood. She's more of, I want my own desires. I want to move forward in life. That's what, you know, Red Hood taught me. To live life. To be someone, to be the best person I can be. I feel like that just kind of diminishes her character when it just shows, like, the model's like, oh yeah, that's past. Poor Alex. This is like extension,
Alec,
here we go.
We don't have any more time.
Right.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. I'm not ready.
Alec!
Just can't do it. Miki lowers the BFG.
I can't do it.
Alec!
I'm sorry.
I look at my hologram, it's still smiling. Alfred,
Yes.
you're the only one. What's the safest place on board this ship? Somewhere safe, even from whirlpools.
Commander,
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety. Dear passengers.
Doesn't matter, it will work out because everyone here is capable and strong. I look at my smiling hologram. I can't do it either. I don't think any of us will be able to. She wants to go
Mr.
down with the ship.
Commander.
Let's get some rest. This is going to be a rough journey. I sit on the floor. Utopia starts to shake more violently.
Dorothy, all of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead.
There's that's her talking to Rapunzel.
Listen to my voice.
I'm alive.
I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you.
That was her going to
And I'm
Rapunzel.
offering my hand. Take my hand, one that's living, and get up.
She's like,
Yes.
ah.
That's right.
Dorothy approaches me. She holds her hand out.
Give me the weapon.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm the only one who can do it.
I hand over the BFG to Dorothy. Dorothy holds the BFG and stands before the hologram.
Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
This is her finally letting go. And thing.
Pina.
Can only respond
I've
with a
been
smile.
living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger? If only I hadn't given up on you? But
Damn.
things have turned out differently.
They really hit you with
I
the
haven't
feels
been
in the
able
story.
to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the
see
desire
you.
for revenge is all-consuming. If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a rapture. Or a lost Nikke. And not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted.
Oh, she's
But I have no regrets. Because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina.
Oh yeah, she saw a sign that said, "Come to the Ark," and she was just like, "I hate you. I hate everything." Because yeah, they basically lied to her, and that's what she can't forgive.
I always will. Farewell, my precious wings.
Pina disappears, and so does Maya.
All authorization has been restored. Rerouting ship now, dear passengers. Abnormality detected in power source. It's a rapture. A massive one.
What?
The rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
So it all comes down to a rapture. Yet again.
Pappy?
Yes. Everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes,
can you go?
let's go. I need an outlet. Bad.
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
Let's go. Deck of the Utopia. The once calm ocean is now churning. Before us, a massive rapture reveals itself and stares upon the ship. Kraken?
It's huge. The core must be massive as well.
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg,
On it.
Let's go.
Boss time. Hologram Kraken.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our treatment?
After taking down the Kraken, Dorothy doesn't come out of the room. Nope. The Utopia safely changes direction and veers towards safe waters. After salvaging the Kraken and investigating the body, Ellie quietly calls me and Rappy
The
over.
Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopias. For some reason I can't explain, the Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core, had become drastically overpowered.
What do you mean by overpowered?
Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow.
Why is that a bad thing? Isn't more energy a good
That's
thing?
not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons. The
Sounds great to
moment
me.
you attempted to lift that much weight, your bones would break and your muscles would tear. In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body. But this Kraken didn't have that. Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet. That's how the
what-
holograms on the Utopia ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse. If this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different. But it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals.
Ah, see, yeah, see, if the Kraken would have encountered before all the passengers died, the Utopia could have lasted how much longer? But the fact is that once, after a while, all the supplies had to go down to 10% power. So this Kraken was unable to contain its own power and went to indiscriminately expel its excess
That's
energy.
right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted.
I can't remember which ones they're
Maybe
talking
I'm
about.
overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark, and how much time it has left?
I thought dwelling on powers wasn't
Oh,
good.
sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment.
Yeah, because she knows
Anyway,
the
the Utopia
core.
is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark.
Good, that's a relief. Only question is, what are we gonna do with the ship?
Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
Alright, let's go. As we walk down the hallway, a loud banging on the door can be heard.
Hey! What are you doing in there? I said come out!
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
How are you not pissed off about this? No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
Oh shit, they're
You
pissed off.
say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy.
She knocked everybody out, yep.
If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right.
Oh, thanks for the tip. Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
They're mad.
Oh, hey guys. Yon wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to meet up here.
She goes.
Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
You're right, I didn't.
Well,
That's because I used my words.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out.
Dorothy is probably going through a lot right now, so maybe we can do this later.
I said come out!
The door opens. Dorothy stands behind it and stares at Yon.
Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship, And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
Dorothy turns around and walks into the room. We follow behind with no small amount of confusion. Inside, there's a chair and teacups prepared for each one of us. Dorothy sits and
What
dignified
is
air
this?
look at us. Dignified look at us.
Drink.
Dorothy sips her tea. Everyone hesitantly takes a seat and sips the tea.
Oh, this,
Do you like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology?
Wow. The aroma is really nice.
We're having
I've
tea
never
time.
smelled anything like it.
Good. Better with cream.
Because
I wonder what
Alright,
plant this
Cafe,
is.
sweetie.
As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess.
I'm not expecting much, but go ahead.
Is it a red-horned deer mushroom?
Those are poisonous, and they're not even plants.
This is magnolia. Where did you get this?
You're familiar with magnolia?
Of course I am. And this is no imitation. This is the real thing. You can't buy this stuff.
And the Ark.
Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once. Fine. Give me another cup.
You two are like a pair of kids fighting.
After the minor imbroglio that everyone except Dorothy's meeting in the control room, Alfred speaks in the usual cheerful tone.
Once it reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers.
It's just gonna shut down.
Thanks to Eleg's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired.
There must be a
It
way.
is fine, dear passengers.
So he
Once
can
the
move on
passengers
too.
were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer.
He just wants to go.
You must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who were aboard this vessel.
So basically, it's just gonna either just sink or it's just gonna crash. Because there's nothing left.
Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer, dear passengers. Delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia. The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest. On this paradise at sea.
Woohoo! Let's boogie!
Oh yeah, it's party time.
Yeah.
Let's cut loose and have some fun.
I'm going to the pool first. Oh, let's go together. Should I bring some alcohol?
Absolutely not.
I'll fully map out the cruise's structure. With plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
That's her food.
Sleep on cruise.
And finally, she gets to sleep.
Wish fulfilled.
Sleep on cruise.
Let's go,
wish fulfilled.
Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
Okay. Let's go enjoy.
We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living.
Wait. Yeah, we gave him this little thing. Yeah, Raven just enjoys sleep. Salad. The safety manager. Wait. Wait, the drone! Happy summer. Boom the ghost. A party is taking place on the deck. That was a nice little animation. Sassy has everything. Rappy's in the kitchen. Frima's sleeping. Toad's getting yelled at in the pool. Fountain's moving.
I shall proceed
Alfred and
in that
Alec over
direction.
there, I guess, looking after the drone. I think we're missing. Oh yeah, Jan and Pepper over by the shop. I think. Yeah. Since it's over there. I think it's Jan. Oh, she's over there. She's underneath the sign here. Jan and Pepper. There you go. That's Boom the Ghost. The challenges and claims. Boom the Ghost.
I shall proceed in that direction.
There we go. 5 of the 10 tickets. Alright, so then that's it for that. We're probably gonna end it off, and next time on Goddess of Victory Nikkei, we're gonna do hard mode next week. Alright guys, if you like what you saw, let me pop the good old socials once again. You find streams I don't on Twitch on my YouTube at youtube.com/darkwarehog. You can also find clips on my Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitter. It's all there, and then I set a link. It's probably too late for Raid Out because I don't think anyone's going to be live right now, so I'll see y'all next time. See ya!